Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Revolver Remastered. Today, it's going to be Rain versus JyJ here on Eclipse. It's an RGB replay. He said this game is honka donka badonkers in the Discord message that he sent me when he attached this replay. So, if RGB is excited about this replay, then I am too. Top right, it's going to be Rain. And in the bottom left, it is our guy JyJ. He's the current ASL champion. Rain is a two-time world champion. So I think this is going to be excellent. Again, because of the resume of these two players, because RJB is excited about it. Check him out at youtube.com/@RJB_TD. And yeah, this is Eclipse. It is not Third World, though it does look like it at first glance. But you can freely move between both halves of the map, which you cannot do on Third World. Well, air units can, but not ground units unless you are a worker. You know how Third World works. You don't need me to explain it to you. All right. So, probe shows up, says, how's it hanging, buddy? Oh, a little bit of a gas steal-a-rooney there. That's fine. Another SCV comes off to fight it here. Steve, the SCV shirt's available at falconpaladin.store. There's no way. There's no way you're going to go Nexus first here, Rain. Rain! Oh my gosh. Rain is saving money to go Nexus first, you guys. Okay. Rain's going Nexus first on a two-player map. He's trying to lay construction on this barracks as much as Protosly possible here, but that's not, not easy. Oh my gosh. Not easy. Okay, so at this point, SCB comes in and says, Nexus first, throw down a bunker. It is time. It is time to throw down a bunker and punish this greedy build that Rain is going for. It makes absolutely no sense to let him do this to you, JyJ. ASL champion JyJ. Killing that probe would be cool. Nice. Way to get the probe. This guy has got to do something. Steve the SCV. Steven T. SCV. I need you to start building a bunker. I'm not kidding about this. Maybe he's going to start building it when the Marine can cover him. He's got to do it. Yeah, look at these probes. They're like, I know what you want to do. I know why you're down here. You want to build a bunker. And there it is. Bunker starts. Probes come over. Marine says, hey, get off Steve. What? Oh, and pulling his own, boys. All right. Okay, now we're serious. Yes, SCV probe battle with a little bit of Marine support. The Marines are what matter here, which is why the probes focus that guy down. Okay, building. Oh my gosh, a shield battery and a zealot shows up, and these probes are having trouble getting back. Okay, this is nuts. Yes, this is honka donka badonkers already, RJB. You're not wrong. Look at this shield battery healing up. Oh, that's so good. It's the sound of a shield battery. Look at this zealot. Million shots to the face before it finally dies. And he doesn't even die. He escapes with 10 HP. And he heals up on the shield battery. Alright, so JyJ would appear to be dead at this point, right? It's a 2-basing Protoss versus a 1-basing Terran. Both players lost a ton of mining time and lost a bunch of workers. Dude, bring another SCV up. Finish the bunker. Do it. Do it for science. No. This bunker, I think, so close to being completed, too. Just gonna expand back home. Boy, it'd be nice if this bunker was complete, is what JyJ is thinking right now. Pretty good Marine control there from JyJ. But yeah, I don't know. It's 23 to 18 worker. Second base has been rolling for Rain forever here. guess more probes are forced off the line to deal with this pretty honestly impressive. Oh my gosh, more SCVs are showing up. Oh my gosh, more probes are dying. He's gonna complete the bunker. No. Holy crap, he did it. Okay. Yeah, this is crazy. This is definitely insane stuff here. Pull back to the bunker if needed. Look at this SCV body blocking that zealot from pulling away from the bunker with the Marines in it. These players are like 300 APM each, and it's just largely because of this that's happening. Okay, trying to get another bunker up here. That seems aggressive. Dragoon can't outrange the bunker here. That bunker finishing. 1, 2. Ah, it finished! It finished! Holy crap, JyJ! I thought he was done for, but he finished the first bunker and got a second one down. Singularity charge is just now starting. Dragoon can't outrange that bunker. Is he building another one? He's bunker pushing so hard right now. And he's got a second base behind it. He's completely shut down Rain's second base. We're 6 minutes into this game, and it's been one of the most action-packed games I've ever cast so far. Yep. This is definitely honka-tonka badonkers. RJB was not wrong about this thing. So Protoss was so happy about that Nexus first. It took JyJ a while to punish the crap out of it, but he did. Well, he hasn't actually killed this Nexus yet, and it's not over until that Nexus is dead. I would be focusing everything I have on the Nexus. If that dies, that's your win. Yeah, you'll notice he's like bringing extra damage up. He wants to kill it before Singularity Charge is done. And that upgrade just does take a while, doesn't it? I love that he has still yet to take his own gas in his main base because of the gas steal. He's taking it. Ah, back in the bunker, guys. Singularity Charge. Creeping up. Nexus. I don't know if it's going down fast enough. I would honestly unload all of my Marines and just go for it at this point, because you don't know how far away. Oh, I think he's got it. 5, 4. Now everything. Oh, and it's a dead Nexus. Bam. Oh. Oh, JyJ. Oh, JyJ. Now we know. Now we know why you're an ASL champion, man. The 8-minute punish on the Nexus first play on Rain. And he's like, I'm cool. 36 SCVs to 23 probes, 2 bases. Rolling for some time now. Protoss just now getting a second base back after losing tons of mining time to it for the last 5 minutes. Oh, glorious. So good. And now, there's siege tanks out, and siege mode is almost done, and Rain is in an immense amount of trouble. There it is. Siege mode's done. Siege it up, boys. Ahem. Siege it up, boys. Siege it up, boys. Siege it up. Hey, he sieged it up. What the heck was that, JyJ? You had siege for like the last 20 seconds. Maybe he forgot. Maybe he didn't realize what he had. Oh, look at this Dragoon angle. That's incredibly annoying. Tanks from... Is it a vision problem? Maybe it's a vision problem. Yeah, he's floating the barracks out to fix the vision problem. Yeah, and Rain got a second base back, and he's now taking a third base completely exposed. Because he needs to, right? He needs a third base. He needs to be a base up on the Terran player if he's going to beat him. And the first 9-10 minutes did not go how he wanted, so he's got to flip that script. Academy on the way from the Terran player. Siege tank's looking good. Adding Goliaths in the mix here too. Not actually going for Vultures today. More of a Goliath siege tank setup, which I'm a big fan of, honestly. I mean, Vultures are insanely good. Vultures are, don't get me wrong, Amazing. But man, I just love Goliaths. Plus then you just have the immediate answer to Arbiters if those happen to show up, because they're probably going to show up. It's going to be Arbiters or Carriers in this game. One of the two things will happen from Rain. You just don't skip both of those. Or shuttles. Or shuttles. You're just going to want anti-air. Just say that. I can't remember a PvT that I've ever cast that went to the 15-20 minute mark that didn't have shuttles, Arbiters, or Carriers in it. Just not something that you skip in a PvT. Okay, we're not skipping Vultures either, though. Spider Mines and Vulture Speed getting researched, so it's all good. It's all good. See, but that's why having Vultures, man, you could speed over here, zoom, 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 kill this base, kill every probe, it'd be awesome. Reaver's on the way from Rain, loving that. Observer escapes. Oh, Falcon Paladin media recommendation of the day. How about this? Nimona. It's a Netflix movie that actually was originally a webcomic back in like 2012, 2013 that a worker friend of mine recommended. It was a webcomic. It's about, I don't know. It's about a society that's kind of medieval but also has like science. And one of the main characters is a shapeshifter. And I just felt like the writing and the art style in it was very interesting. It was really fun. It's kind of dark and interesting. And so the author turned it into a graphic novel, and then it got picked up to become a movie. And so Fox picks it up. They use their Blue Sky subsidiary movie production house to make it. And then Disney buys Fox, and Disney kind of shelves the project, and it sits there for a couple years, and then Netflix picks it up. So this is what it is. Nimona on Netflix. Really great. I thought it was a ton of fun. They changed some stuff from the original story, but I think I like the changes that they made. I really don't have major problems with it. So anyway, Nimona. Fun stuff. Chloe Grace Moretz voices, along with the guy that voices Bodhi in Rogue One. A Spider Mine hit. And Reavers are here. Oh my gosh, clumped up SCVs. No, missed. That's a better clump of SCVs. Yo. Yeah. So Reaver gonna die, but Reavers are here to take everybody down with him. And a posthumous taking down of a Vulture there. Very nicely done by Rain. Fourth base coming up here, too. Loving that. Alright. Siege Tank Marine, Goliath. High ground belongs to the Dragoons, though, so that's not great. Ow. Ow. Oh, Vultures? Really? No Spider Mines? Just going to engage? Well, it did force the Dragoons off of this high ground and allow the rest of his Siege Tank friends to bust up here, so that's actually pretty good. Bit of a drop over here. Oh, yeah. See, we've walled off. But you know what's pretty good is a siege tank. Just kind of parking right here. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Oh, boy. Yeah. Unload. What are we doing? I guess there's a battle up this way. Reaver trying to get some shots off on these tanks. Oh, big hit. Big hit for sure. Okay, unloads the siege tanks. Wants to kill that cannon, but this cannon's warping in fairly soon, too. And enough Protoss to shove JyJ back here. So, man, JyJ had a bit of a lead, but okay. But this cannon's warping in JyJ. JyJ, did you not realize this was a cannon? What did you think was happening here? All right, it's okay. It's still completely shutting this entire base down. Oh, the probe's fighting a tank. Always a desperate situation. If you're a probe fighting a siege tank, never good. Oh my gosh, he let it die. JyJ, no. Rain drops a Zealot over on a third base attempt from JyJ. Yep, this game has been bonkers. Not wrong. RJB was right about this one. Holy crap. Ow. Reavers here at the third base denying it to SCVs. Conga lining their way out of there. Dropship finally leaves after letting the tank die for no reason at all. But third base survives from JyJ. All right, fourth base from Rain's alive. Third base is alive from Rain too. 64 to 60 workers in favor of the SCV player, who is JyJ. This is very, very drop heavy, very fun stuff today. Okay, unloading. Ow. In range of 2 cannons. Finding a happy spot where you're not in range of 2 cannons. Sieging up 1 tank. Ah, the other one doesn't siege up for obvious non-surroundy purposes there, and this base gets shut down. So JyJ in a great spot now. Completely wiping this thing out. We're going to Reaver drop on top of these tanks, though. That's fun. All right, that was very efficient stuff out of our guy Rain. Hot dang. Okay, so some probes survived the onslaught. It is 67 to 64 workers now in favor of the Protoss. So back and forth we go. Psionic Storm is on the way from Rain. No real big surprise there. Upgrades happening apace. +1 attack is done for the gateway units. Mech is at 2-1. Pretty standard to be at this place at around 16, 14 minutes. The early aggression kind of slowed that whole upgrade pattern down, though, didn't it? The early aggression was a ton of fun. Here we go. Double Reaver drop into the natural base of our guy JyJ. Zealots unload first. Ow! Lost one of the shuttles. But the shuttle with the Reavers in it is okay. Oh, connect on that group. Connect! Nope. Out of range now, but ooh, we can shut down and upgrade and kill 3. Ooh, 2 supply depots in an academy. Okay. Academy desperately on fire. Finishes it off just to make sure. Ow! SCV, bit of an SDV stack there. Vultures really suck at fighting these, but... Alright, Goliaths do end up saving the day. 49 SCVs to 70 probes. That... Ugh. Some really good macro behind that from Snow. He's got some probes hanging out. He needs to put to work if he's going to do this thing, but my goodness. Is there anywhere that is safe from drops today? The main base of Rain has not experienced any drops today, that's for sure. Charon boost finally coming in from JyJ, which seems kind of insane that he's had Goliath for this long and is just now getting Charon boost. I didn't even actually notice that, and I should have. My bad. Another base warping in from Rain. That's going to be a 5th up here at the 12 o'clock-ish, the 11:30-ish. We can say 183 to 163 supply. Rain is up, but a bigger army because a smaller worker count from JyJ here. Yeah, Rain does not want to engage down this ramp at all. That is just death for that group of Dragoons. Dragoons making sure there's not an assault heading up to his 5th base. There's not. Wonderful stuff. So JyJ says, I am a 3-basing Terran. Hear me roar. I'm maxed out. My +3 attack is finishing up relatively soon. It'll be a good experience for you to taste the might of my +3 arc light cannons and my fragmentation grenades. Dragoons engage into an area. Try to clear out some spider mines, maybe kill a turret or 2. Once they start eating tank shots, that's going to be a tough position. A lot of zealots in the mix, though. This is a committal from Rain. All right, Rain coming in. Left side's going to be won here, absolutely, by JyJ, but this bottom side kind of getting overrun by zealots with +2 attack. They've got their natural armor as well. +3 attack for the mech is not done yet. But again, the goal is to clear out some siege tanks. If you have to sacrifice your units to do it, so be it. And that's what Rain's going for here. He's like, I know, but you really want to get the tanks. Wiping out vultures is not the goal. And yeah, once you recognize he wasn't getting to those tanks, he had to back it out. So Rain is down about 20 supply here, and he's got 20 more workers than Rain does. So the army is substantially bigger from JyJ as he's expanded to a 4th base up this left side during all of this chaos. Kind of surprised he hasn't gone for any more attacks on this third right side base, but I guess he's just got plans to push across the center of the map and potentially win. Alright, this is a very dangerous position for JyJ to be set up for Rain. Oh, he does drop some more tanks over here at the third base. Eat some storms in the process, though. That did not go super well. So he's threatening the fourth base, eating some storms for daring to threaten the fourth base. Holy crap, storm defense is good. The siege tank has killed some probes, but is also very dead. Another tank dying here to storm, but 4 basing. 65 probes to 52 SCVs. And another tank down to storm. 1 kill on High Templar, but if that's a siege tank, that's a happy High Templar. Still +2 on these Dragoons. Working on a +3, but it's a while off yet, whereas we have the +3 attack on the mech now. So that's why JyJ is feeling his oats. Yeah, threatening 2 bases simultaneously from this spot is pretty nice from JyJ, which is why Rain is engaging with his position because he doesn't want that to happen. Losing 2 bases at once for nothing is not really in his plans. A nice concave. Defensive Matrix is up. Zealot dropping on top of these siege tanks. And the ones on the back line, too, taking hits. Very nice engagement here from Rain. Forcing these tanks to pull back to the high ground, but the Vulture count is 3. Not really enough to save these tanks from abject destruction. And the Science Vessel escapes with all of 2 HP there, which is good. And Rain saves both of these bases. Very well executed. The Zealot bombs, the target firing, the bringing the Zealots around the left side there. I think he was hoping to be able to do that, but that was tough. Expanding top left now is Rain. Vultures showed up to the party and they were like, we were a little bit late. Yeah, these Vultures are pretty much preparing to die, but they're going to kill as many probes as they can before they go. Just knocked the Protoss down to 61 probes. Nice storm. Oh my gosh. Storm assault weakening up these siege tanks. Dragoons popping in on top of them too. Zealots ringing up the rear. Vultures joining the party right about the same time that the Zealots do. But with no siege tanks to support, the Dragoons are going to wipe out this Vulture army, and this fourth base is in a ton of trouble as well. Siege tanks trying to respond to this threat. And I don't know if he can save this command center. He's not focusing the command center down. He is worried about dealing with this many siege tanks. CC has to lift off, taking big time hits from the now +2 attack Dragoons. Are there enough repairing SCVs to save the CC? Enough SCVs to save it, yes. Command center lives, but that was extremely close. SCVs doing their jobs. Wow. Okay, but at this point, the problem is that it's 150, 160 supply to 95 supply in favor of Rain. He just has too many available bases of income. He's taken hits here and there, but he hasn't lost any Nexuses yet. He wasn't able to kill the fourth base of the Terran, but he is able to get up to a pretty darn solid 5-6 bases of income. I mean, the natural and the main are gone, but you know what I mean. It's his 6th. Recalls getting researched here. Arbiter has joined the party. Any stasis available is going to be the question here. I think that's what we're hunting for. Yep, got a stasis on a tank, an SCV, and a Vulture. It's alright. But here comes the Zealot line again. Vultures, there's only like 5 of them back here. The storms are weakening up everything too. And weakening. SCVs evacuating. Zealots going ham. Over. Inside that mineral line. Siege tanks, okay. They help clear it out. but it's 150 to 86 supply, 70 to 40 workers. I just don't see a world in which JyJ is going to be able to win this thing. What a match, though. I mean, I don't know. I called this. Right? I called this for JyJ. I've called this for Rain. I've called this for JyJ again. Called it for Rain again. But I think at this stage, the numbers just are not telling us any lies. I'm not sure Rain even has to save this top left base to win this game. But maybe he will. And maybe that's going to be the nail in the coffin here. Defensive Matrix holding the line there. All right, little zealot bombing on those high ground siege tanks, storming the stuff on the low ground. Again, just stalling here from Rain is fine. I don't think he even has to crush this army. He just needs to keep stuff off the low ground and keep stuff away from this top left base. An Archon has joined the party. Not exactly, ow, as the Archon dies. Not great here. Better against Zerg for sure. Rain effectively maxed out, 186 supply, sending Dragoons across the map. Dropping all over this high ground stuff. Bam! 2 tanks dead thanks to friendly fire splash damage on those siege tanks. Low ground siege tank gets wiped out too. Some of that is friendly fire tank splash damage. And I just don't think there's enough here for JyJ to hold on. His tanks keep dying. So many tanks have died today. Dragoons decide not to engage down this way, which I feel like that would have been good in cutting off reinforcements. But JyJ pulling back anyway. He's like, oh boy, I guess maybe I just have to be happy with my 4 bases here. This feels like a recalling. One of these arbiters is going to go for a recall. Or maybe just here to provide moral support as we're just coming across the ground instead. Yeah, there's not enough to defend this 4th base. Stasis, one of the tanks, all of the... Okay, not all of the vultures. 3 of the vultures are still alive, but it is not enough. And yeah, this 4th base from JyJ is going to fall, and I think that's it. Yep, GG! JyJ taps out, and Rain, 2-time world champion Rain, is your winner. In yes. What an absolutely fantastic display of PVT there from Rain. Oh, that was amazing. Woo! What a great, wonderful display of how PVT can go there. Yeah, this opened with a Nexus first that JyJ tried to punish, successfully punished at 8 minutes. So the Rain was dealing with a 2-basing Terran while he was on 1 base and somehow turned that into a win. He just defended drops very well. He got good trades. He whittled the tank count down. He double expanded, triple expanded, never lost a Nexus today. And just was beautiful on the control of his Dragoons, the control of his Arbiters, the Zealots waiting until the right moments to jump in there. And the Storms were sick. The Reavers were very, very good too, both defensively and offensively. Ooh, I mean, truly awesome. Truly, 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 truly awesome stuff. So, well done there, Rain. I mean, JyJ, he had a nice advantage there, but Rain too much. Just playing Protoss like a maestro there. 201,000 points from Rain, 169 from JyJ. JyJ outproduced the Protoss player, but got out-killed by him. And then resources here, yeah, this is a 13, almost a 14,000 resources spent advantage in 27 minutes in a PVT by Rain. Very, very well done. Very, very, very well done. So GG there, man. Protoss fans are happy. JyJ will live to fight again. He's a very, very excellent ASL champion level Terran player, so we'll see him bounce back for sure on the channel. But that right there is going to be it for me today. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War. Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.